Yo, it's Sneakernews gang, it's Sneakernews back with another video. In today's video, we have another episode of The Leak. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, basically what this is a series where I run down a few topics that is included in fashion news. Maybe it'd be like breaking news, fashion stories, and what's releasing and things like that. So before we go ahead and hop into it, I need you guys to go down and smash the like button. That helps the channel grow tremendously. You guys don't even understand. The more interaction you have with the like button and things like that, the more the video will grow, the more the channel will grow, and we're almost at 50,000 subscribers. So I need you guys to go ahead, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and lastly, go follow my Instagram if you haven't yet. There's a lot of fire outfits on there. You guys will be able to see how I put pieces together and how I style it. So yeah, go ahead and follow that. So we're gonna hop right into the topics. As you can see, we got fashion news, we have things that are dropping, collaborations, we have outfits of the week, and we also have what drops. So starting off with the fashion stories, we have Barney's New York bankruptcy. So if you guys know anything about this topic, you know back in August, Barney's filed bankruptcy, and now they are being sold to Authentic Brands for $271 million. From a statement by Daniela Vitale, who is the CEO of Barney's, who by the way has stepped down from the brand. She says that the organization was having many issues long before the bankruptcy, which were just too much to handle, which is kind of unfortunate, but Authentic Brands plans to do a lot more hands-on stuff with the brand. Next up in the topic, we have some sad news that Patrick Louis Vuitton has passed away. So if you guys don't know who this is, this was head of special orders and the fifth descendant of the Louis Vuitton family, so it kind of got passed on to him. Patrick joined the family company in 1973, and I believe is followed by two sons, so it will probably be passed on to them, I'm assuming, but some pretty unfortunate news. Now this next topic is kind of crazy, but it doesn't really surprise me whatsoever, but apparently Rolex, Louis Vuitton, and Gucci are ranked amongst the most luxurious brands that has the most emotional connection to their consumers. So apparently the marketing agency MBLM recently released its 2019 brand intimacy study, which ranks companies according to how strong their emotional bonds are with consumers. Now I can only imagine the series of tests that they did with people purchasing these items, but I think that Rolex was like one of the highest luxury items for men. The study also shows that millennials had a super huge connection to Gucci, so that's pretty crazy. But to give off some names of the top 10 brands with the most emotional connection is Disney at number 1, Apple, Amazon, Chevy, Netflix, Harley Davidson, PlayStation, YouTube, Ford, and Chick-fil-A. Now, if you gotta look at the emotional connections for all those brands right there, for some of these brands to be in that top category is pretty wild, yo. Now, moving on, we have a Christmas film from Selvages, which I thought was pretty dope when I watched it. What makes this kind of significant is it just features a couple of people like Kim Jones, you have Daniel Arsham, you have Miguel in there, a couple of more names that I'm probably leaving out, but I thought overall the film was cool and a cool concept and a cool idea. Next up, we have a couple of new collections. One of them was by Balenciaga, debuting their Spring 2020 lookbook, which was filled with a lot of bright colors. I think overall the styling and the lookbook is very nice. I feel like the pieces paired great together and they had a very realistic, ready to wear type of look. Some of my favorite looks, starting off with this one that has this red kind of hoodie, this long trench like hoodie. Then it has on a nice striped red button-up shirt with some cargo khaki pants along with it. Now I think overall this look just all ties together really well. This is easily something I can see somebody walking down the street with. Next, we have this denim on denim look that has this long, over-exaggerated trench coat in denim. It has a denim button-up. He has some denim pants and then some nice Balenciaga shoes, which I don't know what model that is, but those look dope. They kind of have like some graffiti print all over it, so I don't know, this whole look is nice. We also have this nice tech jacket that looks super, super cozy. Kind of looks like it has some insulated like puffer type material in it, so it looks like it's going to be definitely warm. I like how it was paired with these striped trousers that laid over these Chelsea boots, so I think this was a really nice look. Kind of has like a tech mixed with like a higher end classy feel. Another one of my favorite looks was this black Balenciaga bomber jacket that has this embossed print all over it. It was paired nicely with these blue denims and a striped button-up shirt under it with some nice subtle accessories with the side bag. Lastly was this long Balenciaga overcoat that had Balenciaga printed across all over, and then I think this aesthetic of this purse just looks really nice as a women's purse, and then the shoes that were paired with it kind of look like something very luxury. Now next up, we have two collections from Louis Vuitton by Virgil Abloh, and we're going to start off with the pre-spring summer 20 collection. Now with this collection, they showcased a few on-body shots of the new pieces, which consist of a lot of graphic printed items. I think they had some jackets, some sweaters. I believe they had some collared shirts as well, but overall I think this one looked really nice. But more importantly, I'm interested in this 2054 collection, which apparently Virgil thought this is what fashion would look like in 2054. So of course it has a bunch of futuristic looking pieces, it has a bunch of innovative fabrics and materials within it with some different like iridescent colorways and stuff like that. Personally, I thought this was crazy, especially I think some of my favorites was like the cargo pants. I like the vest, of course, and they had like some different accessories that just really stood out to me. Now next up we have some collaborations. First we're going to start off with the Subi Times Hiji collaboration, which pretty much is an OG artist. If you guys have seen some previous stuff at like pop-up shops and stuff, I believe this was the artist doing that artwork. So this is the 7 Deadly Sins collection, which I think was pretty cool. I really didn't look that much into it, but off the bat they had some pretty cool pieces. I think they had some hoodies, t-shirts, all just regular graphic printed stuff. Now next we have the confirmation of the Jown Times APC collaboration, which apparently is one of the more anticipated ones for the minimalistic people out there. I believe this drops on November 14th, I believe. Now I haven't seen any pieces that go along with the collection. I think this is just a confirmation. Next we have the Ready Made Times FC Real Bristol collection, which I think is personally, yo, this joint is crazy. They have a lot of puffer jackets. Just, I think the overall technical feel of it just feels really nice. They even have like puffer like pants, I guess you can say, but these joints is crazy. Then when you unzip one of the jackets, you have like this underlaying look of like a camel and orange color. I'll put pictures up, but this collection was crazy in my opinion. Next we have the Aim Leon Dore Times Drake collaboration. Now this isn't Drake the artist, this is the British label Drake, and they have came together to do a fall winter 19 collection. Now this collection consists of a lot of beautiful pieces by looking at the lookbook, and I just think overall, yo, this is so clean. They have a lot of like refreshing, kind of like more classical dress up looks, and I think the overall color combinations with this is crazy. Now next up we got outfits of the week, and y'all know I always got to run down my favorite outfits from the celebrities, and since Halloween just passed, we're gonna go over who had the best costumes of 2019. So first I'm gonna start off with Quavo. Now Quavo was Two-Face for Halloween, and I personally think this outfit was on point, yo. Just the whole overall split outfit, the split face makeup, yo, Quavo definitely killed this joint. He even had like the Tommy gun and everything, so I don't know, this outfit was fire. Next up we have Tyga being Ronald McDonald. Nah, he just got this way too spot on, bro. Like, I don't know, this is crazy. We all know he got long hair, so he just took like some hair dye, made it red, and this outfit is perfect, yo. Next we have LeBron James being Edward Scissorhands. I think he accurately got this one, yo. Like, even from his facial expressions and the overall just hair and just outfit is crazy. We also have Lil Nas X being Killer Cam. Now, honestly, in my opinion, this overall, the way he put the picture together was way more cooler than the actual outfit. The outfit's not that hard to come by, but I just think the way he took the overall picture with a pink bust and everything was just crazy. Next, we have Big Sean being Spider-Man from the new Spider-Man movie, and I think he just got this super accurate down to the shoes, to the whole jacket and hoodie. Like, this combination was crazy. So lastly, we have Heidi Klum, which honestly I didn't know who she was until I seen this outfit, but yo, this joint is absolutely insane. She had like a whole makeup team putting together her outfit, and apparently she's some type of like alien or something like that, but this was like a complete transformation. Like, yo, she went above and beyond. I would have thought she was about to be in a movie or something. Next up in the topics, we have what drops, and we are going to start off with things that are out now. One of the things that are out is the new Elite's Hero Chains. Now, there are two of them. The first one is a collaboration with Essence that features an alien head, smiley face, barbed wire, and the typical Elise A. We also have the 4-buckle chain, and both of these are out now for purchase. I believe the retail is $700 on this, which is pretty heavy because I believe this is just like a brass metal, or it might even be like silver or something like that. Either way, it's like not like a $700 price range, but since this is like a high fashion jewelry, they always end up getting like marked up way over what it's supposed to be. So I still really like how the chains look though, but I just feel like they're a bit overpriced. Next, we have the Kendrick Lamar React elements that I believe were released on November 5th, so they're out now. They pretty much are like this two-tone black and white marble color, which look kind of cool if you are into the Nike React element. Next up, we have the Capital dropping this Anorak jacket that I just thought personally was super insane. Y'all know Capital has been killing it. I even mentioned in the last video, but somehow I always find myself seeing that they dropped a new piece that's absolutely crazy. So this white and like khaki colored jacket just looks, yo, this thing's beautiful, yo. You can currently cop this on Capital's website. I believe retail on this is $963. So if you have the money to spend on a nice, what looks like a nice heavy jacket, yo, go ahead and cop this. Lastly, for the things that are out now is Saint Laurent dropping this Halloween collection, which consists of this cashmere sweater. I think they have some striped pants and a couple of accessories to go along with it. But I actually seen this, if you guys check out my last video where I did some apartment shopping. I actually went to Rodeo Drive to the Saint Laurent store, which apparently is like one of two in the country. So that's crazy. But they ended up having it in store, so I was able to see it, feel it. I believe the sweater was like around $500. I didn't end up copying it. Now that I think of it, I probably should have, because it was crazy, yo. But yeah, that's that. So now getting into some up and coming releases, we have Travis Scott debuting the Nike Air Force One Cactus Jack. He announced this, I believe, on Halloween with a series of images. Though the images were dope, first of all, but I think overall this shoe is crazy. It has a bunch of different mixes of material on it. It has canvas, corduroy, flannel, leather, suede, burlap, and wool. One of the most standout things on this, besides all the patchwork that's going on, is the removable lace cover, which is removable and has like this zip up feature. So I thought that was pretty dope. Now these are set to release on November 16th for $160 US. So if you're trying to cop those joints, be ready, put it in your calendar, whatever you got to do, because these are probably going to sell out. Next up, we have a new shoe by Tyler, the Creator, which I believe he debuted on like his Instagram stories or something like that. But people started like going crazy and seeing them on everything. And now we are having a better look and a release date. Now, the official name for these, I believe, is the Golf Giano Ox. So as of right now, we know of two colorways that are dropping officially, which is the Bright Concord and the Cuban Sand. Personally, I wasn't too sure what to think of these shoes at first. I think they will end up going nice with outfits, especially the Cuban Sand color. I'm not too sure on the Bright Concord, but it may look dope depending on the way you style it. But anyway, these release on November 11th and they drop for $120 US. So that is definitely an easy to come by price. Next up, we have Napa releasing a floral fleece, which I believe is a follow-up from a fall winter 2017 one that they had. But this one is crazy. Definitely looks like a cop. Fleece is definitely high in trend right now for this fall winter season. So lastly, we have up and coming drops. So make sure you guys mark these on your calendar if you find interest in them. First, we have this Juventus times Palace Adidas football collection, which apparently seems to be very, very hyped. I'm not a huge soccer person, so I'm completely unaware of what's going on right here, but that's coming out. Next up, we have a new Kiko and Asics collab, which has a lot of loud colors to it. We have the Nike Air Max Plus 3 coming out. For all you collectors out there, there's a Bear Brick Hello Kitty dropping. We have a Puma RSX Blade Runner colorway coming out. I actually own like 3 or 4 pair of these RSXs, and I will say that they're a very comfortable shoe. Really easy to throw on real quick and go about your day. We have the Slam Jam times Nike Blazer class of 1977 in all black with the upside down swoosh. Those are fire in my opinion. They drop on actually my birthday. My birthday is November 29th, so that's crazy. I might just cop those just for the sake of that. That's also on Black Friday, so there's gonna be a lot of sales going on, so y'all really should pay attention. Also, the Adidas Yeezy 500 in the Stone colorway are dropping. That's probably gonna be a very anticipated release. Then we have the Air Jordan 8 Pendletons, and lastly, we have the Adidas Yeezy Boots 380 Alien. Now, this is a new Yeezy model, so it's gonna be very, very hyped, I'm assuming. But they are set to release in November. It doesn't have an exact date, but these are probably gonna fly off the shelves. So usually at this point in the video, I would throw in some shopping tips so you guys would know where the sales are gonna be, some different places to shop. But I think I'm gonna save that for the next video so I can have a more detailed info on what's dropping for the Black Friday, what sales are going on. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you go down and smash the like button for me. Also, comment down below what you guys will be copping in this month. There's a lot of anticipated releases in this joint, so let me know what y'all finna cop. But besides that, that will be it for the video. I'll be back to you guys with more. Peace.